Hey guys, what's up? I'm Armor Boy, and today we're going to look at liquid armor and what it is. Now, I've done a lot of research about it, and I honestly think it's amazing. I think it's really, really cool. But I'll let you tell me what you guys think in the comment box. Of course, the original video is in the description below, and so is the link to make liquid armor. It's actually not that hard. I'd advise you probably should be 18 or older to make it, because some of the stuff has some chemicals which little kids should not be playing with. Anyway, let's get this to 5K likes, and remember to like, share, and comment. So let's get going.
Scientists look for new materials to make armor and protect our future warriors. One of the most promising? Liquid armor. So the military continues to look for the holy grail. Armor that provides total protection while leaving soldiers and vehicles completely unencumbered. In future wars, the first shot is certain to be the most destructive ever. As enemies adapt new firepower and techniques, armor manufacturers must protect against the next war's equivalent to IEDs and explosively formed penetrators. So what is on the horizon?
Initially, armor was something where its thickness mattered most. And then we get into figuring out layering and new materials. And now we're getting the idea of armor that could even be liquid.
One potential way to apply liquid armor is as a full body suit filled with tiny iron particles that are suspended in silicon oil. The suit is wired with an electrical current, which is controlled by an onboard computer system.
So really quick, shit, I keep saying it's a really bad habit. So, like I was gonna say really quick, the electrical, they said it's done by computer, which actually it does not have to be. This new suit does, like the military suits will do it by like some stupid computer system. But if you make it, it automatically does it. It'll probably explain in a second or two. Just let you guys know.
When a ballistic threat hits the suit, the computer automatically applies an electrical charge, which in milliseconds locks the iron particles together, creating an impenetrable shield. Once the charge is removed, the particles unlock, and the substance goes back to a fluid state. Could liquid armor signal the end to the seemingly endless race between arms manufacturers and armorers?
So there we go. That's what liquid armor is. There's plenty of other videos that describe it better, but you can also just make it, and there's two ways to have liquid armor. There's an electrical charge where it passes through, kind of like if so Batman Begins, and in memory, and where Morgan Freeman, I forgot what it was, he plays as something Fox, where he tells if you put a charge through the memory cloth that it's like basically turns to a solid, and basically that's what liquid armor does when it has electric charge. That's one way. The other way is when it has stress. Like stress would be bullets, knives, and after a certain amount of speed, so maybe 10 meters per second, or even faster, 100 meters per second, the molecules will realign and become super strong, hard as concrete. And then once it bends or that bullet goes away, basically it'll drop. The tension will basically release, and it'll go back to its fluid form. Now, some of you guys might be asking, well, is there really a fluid in there? Because, hey, it could leak. What happened? Is it going to hurt still? Well, there's always that. Or maybe what about temperature? Like, what happened if a soldier has to go on fire? And which military unit is getting this? So, to answer the first one, will it leak? Actually, no. If you've seen some of the liquid armor videos, they have it in these little cubes, which I think is stupid, because all you have to do is when they make it, they soak it through ethanol, and then you put it in an oven, like the oven you have at home, put it at like 700 degrees, and the particles evaporate from whatever cloth you're using, which right away there's nothing to leak anymore. It's just like a normal cloth, except now the iron particles or silicon particles, if you hit it, it'll just harden and then release. So that's to answer the first question. The second question is, what about temperature and heat? So I think myself, they did say, not in this video, but they did say in another video, temperature might make a problem, seeing how it evaporated the stuff in the oven. If you're going in a fire, well, it might screw it up. But I think a simple solution is just have Nomex, which is a type of cloth that firemen use. It's still flexible. You should have 2 or 3 layerings of that. Sew it on. There you go. Or just weld it on, whatever you need to do. I think that fixes that problem. And the last one, which military unit is having this? So right now, it's going to be the Army. Now, me, myself, I'm 15. I'm hoping to go in the Marines, so I think it's awesome to be a Marine, because they get the best quality training, and you still get a bunch of benefits, but the Army is having all this new tech, and I think it should be the Marines that should be having liquid armor, but right now it's the Army, but I think the Marines and every other unit will eventually be getting it, no matter what, and either way, you can always make it. So I told you that there's going to be a description below on how to make this. So this dude, what he decided was he got, I don't know where from, but he got the instructions and the ingredients you need to make liquid armor. And he didn't test if it was bulletproof, but I think he did test it with the knife. So it's definitely, because in the right proportions, which he has, that it probably is bulletproof. If you want to try, if you have a gun at home, I would do it somewhere in a field probably, or at a gun range to test it. Don't do it in your house, because of course it's kind of stupid. You might put a hole through something, you know. People are stupid no matter what. So below is going to be the original video, and it's also going to have a link to make the body armor. So what I'm going to do eventually is I'm going to have make liquid armor, and then I'm going to have basically Nomex and carbon fiber over as a secondary layer. Now everyone knows carbon fiber so far is the lightest metal, and it's pretty damn strong. So I think, if you think about it, that could be the next generation. If you have Nomex making a fireproof carbon fiber to make whatever's coming at you slow down and might puncture it, and then you got liquid armor behind you, and this is all within maybe 2 to 3 pounds of weight coming down on you, maybe a little more. But we're gonna see. So my next video will see what it is, but if you guys want to learn some maybe more about liquid armor, or maybe new tech that's coming up, just let me know and I'll show it to you guys. Also, if you guys don't mind, this has nothing to do with armor, but these guys, Twin Coconuts, they are one of my favorite channels. 2 guys are hilarious. They'll do dank meme vines, they'll do try not to laugh, try not to get scared, and then they have these funny ass sketches they do. It's Twin Coconuts. Please subscribe to them. Thanks for watching, and have a good night, guys.